The Fisherman and the Jungle River. In the untouched heart of the jungle, where towering trees whispered ancient secrets and the air smelled of damp earth and wildflowers, there was a river that ran as clear as polished glass. Few dared to travel this deep into the wilderness, but one man, Simeon, a seasoned fisherman, had come seeking the rarest fish known only to the forest tribes. The elders spoke of these fish, shimmering creatures that glistened like silver under the sun, darting through the river with grace unmatched. Simeon had fished in many places, but this river was different. Its crystal-clear waters revealed everything: the pebbles at the bottom, the delicate plants waving in the gentle current, and the fish, gleaming like treasures in the sun. He had heard tales of the river's beauty, but no tale could have prepared him for the serenity and mystery it held. But he wasn't here for just any fish. He had a new bait, something no one had ever used before. After years of experimentation and studying the habits of fish, Simeon had developed a lure inspired by the bioluminescence of jungle insects. He carefully pulled it from his pouch, a small, soft orb infused with a mixture of crushed firefly wings, honeydew, and special herbs he had learned about from the locals. The orb glowed faintly, mimicking the soft, pulsing light of the fireflies that danced through the jungle at dusk. Simeon tied the orb to his line and cast it gently into the water, letting it drift through the current. The orb glowed brightly as it swirled in the depths, drawing the attention of curious fish. He watched intently, his heart racing, as fish that had previously ignored his efforts now gathered around the luminous lure. Then, from the shadows beneath a large overhanging rock, a massive fish emerged. Its scales glinted like silver blades, and it moved with powerful, deliberate strokes. The legendary fish of the jungle river. Simeon held his breath as the fish eyed the glowing bait, circling it cautiously before, in a sudden flash, it struck. The line went taut, and Simeon's arms strained as the fish fought with all its might, pulling him toward the water's edge. But he was prepared. With skill and patience, he played the line, letting the fish tire itself out before finally reeling it in. The fish was magnificent, larger than any Simeon had ever seen. Its scales shimmered in the sunlight as he carefully placed it in his net. He smiled, knowing that his new bait had worked, and that the jungle had shared its rarest treasure with him. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the jungle, Simeon packed up his gear, content with his catch. The river, once again calm, whispered softly, as if acknowledging the fisherman's victory.